Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our SummerSlam review for August 17th of 2014. My name is Alvin Alpha with my partner XXOMGXX, aka Giovanni. So, Giovanni, what do you think of the show? And I'm just gonna go right off the bat. Like, even though we do that at the end, I just want your thoughts, if it was good or not, and then we'll get into it.
The show fucking sucked.
Are you serious?
No, the show was absolutely amazing. Every single match from the
Oh,
pre-show to, well,
oh
not
my
every single
God.
match in my opinion, but most of the matches from the pre-show to the main event were fucking amazing. Those were the best. This was the best pay-per-view I've seen
Pretty much.
since
Like
WrestleMania.
all the shows, I mean like all the matches were like spot on and the outcomes were spot on and like they were like it was pretty cool and I went there live and if you didn't know that and it was amazing. It was intense. It was crazy, dude. Like I cannot even believe how the experience is so different.
I'm actually surprised you actually have a voice to speak with today.
I really am.
Because
I
Alvin here sent me some videos of the show, like just the entrances and shit. His screaming
was
is
loud
the
as shit.
loudest scream I've ever heard in my the loudest, highest pitched scream I've heard from a male wrestling fan, and I'm just surprised you can speak today.
Well, I'm always in a good mood these days just because of everything that's going on right now. And so, you know what? Forget about me. Let's just talk about SummerSlam itself. So, I actually want to talk about the pre-show because that was actually a pretty good match. It was Cesaro versus Rob Van Dam, and I believe you said it wasn't going to be that good a match, right?
I did say that. I predicted that it
Yeah.
wouldn't be that good of a match.
I knew it was gonna be like a good match, especially when it was a like SummerSlam, and it was even though it was on the pre-show. I know these guys could like put up a good fight. Um, they're so I don't know, like RVD, like I mean, I was laughing there because he was so slow, but the spot where Cesaro kept like trying to go for the uppercut in the corner and RVD was on top and RVD kept pushing him off and then Cesaro eventually caught him with the very European uppercut and I literally I marked out so hard because I love the uppercut. The only thing I was disappointed about and I wasn't really surprised like I don't know why I realized it like in the middle of the show. I was like, huh, Cesaro didn't even do like the Cesaro swing and I was like I really wanted to count that Cesaro swing. But it's all right. Oh shit. Okay, so that match was actually really good. Like, there was actually another spot where Cesaro did the Rolling Thunder, but instead of like doing the senton, he did the double foot stomp that he usually does, and it was fucking awesome, dude. And then eventually Cesaro picked up the victory with. Oh, I mean, not Cesaro. I mean, our Rob Van Dam picked up the victory with the five-star frog splash, and that was about it. So, what did you think?
I thought it was a decent match, especially with Rob Van Dam, who's super old and he hasn't had a good match for a long time. But Cesaro has proven that he can have a good match with just about anyone. I was pretty disappointed by the outcome, and that Cesaro didn't get that many huge moves on Rob Van Dam. But it was the pre-show. What can you say? So Rob Van Dam did get the victory with the frog splash, which was I had predicted that. Well, I didn't make a prediction. I don't think on this one. I didn't make a prediction. You predicted that RVD would win, I believe, and he did. So I guess you were right on this one.
Oh yeah, even though I want Cesaro to win, really bad, but it's whatever.
So we went into the actual show of SummerSlam, the biggest event of the summer. WWE's second biggest event of the whole year. And how did they kick it off? Let's send Hulk Hogan out there, why don't we? Hulk
I
Hogan comes out
I forgot about that
Hulk Hogan
actually.
comes out to a promo in which I describe as an entire botch because it was just so bad. Um, what a way to rub in the faces of people who paid the pay-per-view because what did they do? They plugged the network, which you can buy for only $9.99, and that was just about all Hulk Hogan had to say about anything. I don't even think he mentioned any of the matches from the night. He just talked about the network, which was pretty embarrassing and
I fucking
really,
hate that.
yeah, it
Um,
was really bad.
like I feel like Hulk Hogan just came back because he heard about the WWE Network and like how you can watch Andre the Giant WrestleMania 3, brother. And it's
You
just
can
like
watch me pick up Andre the Giant, brother, at the Silver Dome.
I was there and I was like, don't say Andre the Giant, don't say Andre the Giant, and then he did, and I was like, ugh, like I did not want to hear that, but it's fucking Hulk Hogan, and he's trying to live in the past, but you know what? Fuck that. We have the new logo too, so fuck
Oh,
that.
fuck the new logo.
Okay, so I
So
believe.
after Hogan had an absolutely horrible promo that he probably thought was the best thing ever, we had the Intercontinental Championship match between the champion, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. So
Okay,
The Miz came
um,
out looking
okay,
absolutely
okay, yeah.
weird.
I want to say something about that real quick. When he came out with the white coat, I was like, "What the fuck is he wearing?" It was
Yeah,
it was like not even like a coat. It was like one side was over his other side, or like his other, whatever you call it. And it was super weird.
it was a blanket.
It was a blanket.
No,
I couldn't
it
see
looked
a.
like a blanket.
I don't even know. It looked
It
like
was definitely a coat, but I
like
thought it looked like something that would come out of Star Wars.
exactly right,
Like,
or like I don't even know. I feel like something Iron Sheik would wear, or like.
Iron Sheik wouldn't wear something
Are you
that
serious?
bad.
That's true. He would probably break its back, but
Yeah, he'd break the fucking robe's back and make it
but
humble.
God, like the Miz he goes from like this, like I loved his trench coat before, like the one that he would usually wear, like the black trench coat that he had, and it looked pretty cool. And then he came out to that white piece of shit. I was just like, what the fuck is he wearing? I don't know if like he said his wife was gonna be there, aka Maurice. Did they show her on the screen?
They didn't show her because she wasn't
Yeah.
in the crowd. She was backstage. I think
Uh,
I'm not sure who posted it, but there was a picture on Instagram or Twitter of
uh,
Maurice, The Miz, and their dog, who did show up. The dog did show up.
nice.
So The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. I thought this was an amazing match. Way better than a match
All
we had a while ago on Monday Night Raw.
all the matches, honestly.
Yeah, there was a lot of false finishes. Great thing. I love false finishes. A lot of use of finishers, and a lot of moneymaker. The moneymaker was guarded for like the first half of the match, and then finally he got hit with what was it, a super kick in the
Yeah,
moneymaker,
yeah.
and what did he do after the super kick?
Oh, it was crazy. I wanted to talk about this. Like the crowd was so like it was like so jumpy because okay, Dolph was going for the Famouser, and then like it looked like he was gonna get him, but Miz like apparently moved out of the way,
Yeah,
and then he
Miz like
he hit
no
him with that
sold
skull
it.
crush. He no, yeah, he like got up and like hit the skull crushing
I
finale.
thought that
I
was
thought done.
cool.
I kind of like thought that would have been a good ending, but like he kicked out and God, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
I was shocked that he kicked out,
And
honestly.
then
I thought it was going to be the
yeah,
end of
and
it.
then Dolph eventually hit a zigzag and it was a crazy zigzag and then Dolph Ziggler fucking won. I was like, "Oh my God." Me and my friend were just jumping up and down. It was crazy
I
when
th-
Dolph won.
I marked out at home.
Oh my
Just
God.
imagine
I
how
think
you were in the arena
oh
when that
my God.
happened.
And then just you like sitting on your chair.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
oh my
just me
God.
sitting down in bed going crazy, and then it was Alvin going 10 times as crazy as I was.
It was like God, when I saw the skull crushing finale, I was like, oh my god, that was cool as shit. But it's over, it's over, and then he kicked out. Ah! It was like so
Yeah,
amazing, man. It was so
it
cool,
was pretty
and
amazing.
it made Miz look good. Honestly, even it was a really good match, and I think Miz and Dolph could have a really good rematch. Uh, like later, but I don't know if there is or they are gonna make have a rematch, but Dolph looks really good, honestly. Like especially when he kicked out the skull crushing finale. He looked really good, and then he hit that zigzag, and he won the championship finally. And I honestly thought he wasn't going to win, but since like the titles are like together now, I guess it. I feel like the Intercontinental Championship is like their second biggest championship. I feel like the United States Championship is just shit now. Like the Sheamus is like not. He wasn't even on the show defending it. It was like so dumb.
The U.S. Championship is shit right now. I don't know why they have Sheamus with it.
Like I thought they were actually gonna do something with Sheamus, even though like I don't even like Sheamus at all. And then like I'd rather see him on the card than just like not him have him defend it. It's like another like Dean Ambrose. Like he didn't defend it for anything, but
Yeah, but at least when Dean Ambrose had the title, he was doing stuff in storyline. Sheamus
he was
hasn't been in a
shit.
legitimate storyline like since he won the title, and
But
then he had the stuff with Cesaro
yeah,
for
but
like two
I
months.
guess you can't really blame Sheamus. The only people you can blame is the writers because they're not
The
doing.
only person we can blame is
I I I I don't
Vince
know.
McMahon.
I don't know if I want to say this yet, but I feel like it would be the perfect time to have the Intercontinental Championship as your like former World Heavyweight Championship. It's like a, I still think it's a pretty big title right now because I think what they're doing with the championship right now is pretty good. I think they have some really good contenders. Like all those people we said that can't go for the main championship anymore should probably go for the Intercontinental Championship. I think they can make the Intercontinental Championship really big now because I don't know they're having feuds. They're actually having like build up, and they're actually having like super good matches. And the reason why they're having good matches is because they have the good contenders, and they have people like Dolph Ziggler, and they have The Miz. Even though I hate The Miz so much, um, they have Bad News Barrett, who's probably gonna come soon and go against Dolph. And I'm pretty sure there's more, but I do not know right now at the moment. But since the titles are united, I don't think. I don't know. Until that person reaches that level, that's the like. I think that's the only time when they should go for it. But till then, they should go for the championship, the IC championship.
Yeah.
So
The
that's
IC Championship, I think, has always been really super prestigious, whereas the United States Championship hasn't had really a big name to it as the US or as the IC Championship has. But so Dolph Ziggler wins off the zigzag, wins the IC title. Everyone goes crazy. Everyone goes crazy. Dolph,
for Maurice.
excuse me,
Oh,
except for Maurice.
I guess that's why she wasn't in the crowd, right?
Maybe, because I think it would have been hilarious to have her in the crowd while The Miz lost. Because it would be like he's gloating and he's like, oh, I got my wife here. I'm going to win. And then he loses. That's like, didn't that happen to him once when his parents were in the crowd and then he lost?
Yeah.
So it
Well,
should have happened
no,
again.
the match didn't even start. He just got like his ass kicked.
Oh, wow.
That's even worse.
All The Miz is good for is getting his ass kicked.
So, I believe next was AJ versus Paige.
It was. Good job. Good job.
All right, so AJ versus Paige. So, God, this match was probably. I think it was pretty good, honestly. I think it was their best. I think it was better than their freaking like battleground match. I think everybody who messed up on their battleground match did really good on their SummerSlam match, and I kind of expected that. Like I really did. Like Like Jericho and Bray Wyatt had a pretty good match, and Paige and AJ had a pretty good match.
And Seth and Dean actually had a match.
Exactly, and it was actually pretty cool. It was like we're gonna talk about that in a second. I believe that was after this match, right? So
No. It's
no.
like 2 matches
Oh really?
away.
Oh, then I'm off. Oh no. I guess my head's still, you know,
Your
fucked up.
heart's in the game, but or no, wait.
No,
It's the
stop,
opposite.
stop.
Your head's in the game, but your heart's in the song. Is that what's going on here?
No. Okay. Paige and AJ. Um, it was a pretty good match actually. Like, no, it wasn't the best Divas match, but it was a good match, you know. But eventually Paige won with the what was the
Rampage.
Rampage, which is like a cradle DDT. I believe it was after she reversed the Black Widow.
Yeah.
And the Black Widow, like this guy, I was sitting next to a guy, and he made me think, and he was like, we were just like watching, and and she put in the Black Widow, and he was like, he's like, I kind of hate this submission. I was like, why? And he's like, cause she could easily just like walk to the ropes, cause like she's just like you see her right,
Yeah.
right? She's just like standing there in the submission when she could easily just walk to the ropes. And I'm just like, that's kind of true. Like she could easily just walk to the ropes.
I
And
I would disagree with that.
no, because
Because
like,
cause everything is we're supposed to think it's real, right? So if a hold like that would be real, it would be applying pressure to you, which makes it more difficult to walk. So, I mean,
put your arm.
but still, it's still a huge thing.
So you're saying as in kayfabe, like
Yeah.
it's working your whole body,
No, not your whole body. I'm not saying that.
just weighing
But
down your body. Yeah, I know what you
it's
mean.
your
I was
it's
just like,
your arm, the back of your neck,
Yeah,
and
I
maybe
guess.
some of your back. So I would
Yeah,
disagree with that. I try to
I,
think of stuff in a kayfabe type of way,
I can tell,
while not thinking of it in that type of way.
but eventually, Paige wins, and I don't know. I was kind of shocked, but at the same time, I wasn't because I don't even know. I thought AJ was gonna win. Honestly, I didn't think Paige was actually gonna win. Did you say AJ was gonna win or
Yeah, I
Paige?
did. I said AJ was gonna win.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised, but I wasn't like really. I wasn't like completely shocked.
I definitely
As
was.
you were. I honestly wasn't. I
I
was just
didn't
like.
expect it.
Well, I didn't expect it either, but I wasn't surprised, like there's a difference there. But Paige wins the Divas Championship, and then she fucking kisses AJ. And I'm just like, whoa,
This
whoa,
has turned into an
whoa.
innocent storyline to like XXX type storyline.
My friend is super weird. Like whenever like people like stare down at each other like divas, he's just like, I think they should kiss. And then like when like he got so happy when they kissed, and he's just like, they should do that every week. I was like, oh my god, like just see. I thought that was super awkward. Like when he
That
just
was really awkward.
that was really yeah. It was
What
just
was
like
more even more awkward was when AJ was laying down on the mat and then Paige like got
oh.
on top of her body
It
like
was just like she was just like there. She wasn't doing anything.
yeah.
She was just there. It was like, what the
I was
hell is
like, this is
going on?
not PG. I
This is
know for a
not.
fact this isn't PG.
It's like that was really weird. That was really, really weird.
This is like turning into a Mickey James and Trish Stratus type of thing.
Oh my god.
Soon we'll
Okay.
see them. Soon we'll see Paige making out with AJ like under a mistletoe, or vice versa. Who knows?
I don't even know. I I don't even know. That was super weird.
It was.
So the
So
next match.
the second title change of the night, both two title changes so far, and then we go to a flag match.
And it wasn't even a flag
And
match.
it wasn't even a flag match. I think everyone expected a flag on the pole match. they never specified the rules or the stipulations of this flag match. So it was Rusev versus Jack Swagger. Rusev and Lana come out. Blah, blah, blah. Boring ass promo. I'm tired of Rusev. I'm tired of Lana. I'm tired of the battle of countries. This isn't 1980. So, after the promo, I thought this was actually pretty cool. The color guard comes out with a US flag, and they do the kind of stuff color guard type people do. And then Swagger comes out, and then we the people, blah blah blah. Jack Swagger gets in the ring, and then the worst thing happens for an American. Rusev attacks Jack Swagger, and the United States flag falls down to the ground. Am I the only one that looked at that and was like, what the hell? Did you have that
Exactly.
reaction?
Yeah, it was just I don't know that.
I honestly think that was poor thinking behind Rusev's, because obviously Rusev and Swagger go over the match, what they're going to do before the match. I think that was poor thinking, because you just don't let a flag drop to the ground. I don't understand the reasoning, and I don't really care. It's just a thing no matter what country you're in. You probably shouldn't let your flag fall onto the ground, and it did, and it took Zeb Coulter the longest 5 seconds of my life for him to pick it up, finally. And honestly, I thought Zeb was going to hit Rusev in the back of the neck with the pole, but that didn't happen, and Jack Swagger got Rusev in an ankle lock, which affected Rusev most of the match. So both men get separated finally, and Lana saying, no, he can't wrestle, he's a cheater, American cheater, blah blah blah. And then they finally forced the match to begin, and I think this was the weakest match of the night, by
You know
far.
what? Yeah, you know what? That's kind of true, honestly. But I kind of the only thing I liked was when I don't know if Swagger tapped or not. Did he?
No, he didn't. He was in
Yeah, he
the...
passed out. I
Let
think
me
that
just
was
say,
cool.
when Rusev put the accolade on, he made the ugliest faces I've ever seen a man make.
But yeah, but it was pretty cool because he was like selling the leg and stuff, and it was pretty cool,
He
honestly.
was selling the leg until the last accolade he did.
Yeah,
He
but
completely no-sold it
I
after, and then
I,
Jack Swagger passed out, and the
I think
referee
so.
called for the
Oh my
bell.
God, Big E tapped out, right?
He
Swagger
did.
passed out. That's awesome, dude. Like that honestly, like I think it was a good like decision to have Swagger pass out instead of just getting pinned or whatever, because it's like if you tap out, it basically means like you give up, and if he gave up, then it would mean like he gave up on like America. Honestly, like he's like it would let America down. Like honestly, like he gave up trying to fight for America.
Which he
Honestly,
didn't. He just
yes, but
passed
he
out
just
for
passed
America.
out. So I thought that was really cool. Like I thought, like him just passing out was really cool. So
So he
that was.
did pass out, and then Zeb Coulter came to try to
And
check
then,
on
oh my
him.
God, Rusev kicked him in the face like
And
he
Lana
didn't.
goes, Rusev crush, and Rusev kicks him, and I think JBL said the funniest thing. I don't know why it was so funny to me. It just made no sense in the situation. He was like, "Come on, he's a grandpa for crying out loud." What? You say he's a grandpa prior to saying he's an old ass man? Like, come on, JBL. He's an old man. It doesn't matter if he has grandkids or not. He's old. So then after, we finally find out what a flag match really was, and Rusev's flag gets hung up behind the ring, and everyone has to listen to the Russian
That
national
was
anthem,
awkward. As
which
like
which
I
was
looked.
like, why? That happens every single week. Rusev puts his flag up in the air every single week when he wins.
Oh my God. I think it would have been. I think Swagger probably should have won unless they're gonna keep going on, especially since they had the flag match. I think it would have been really cool when if they had like the American national anthem and just have like Swagger and Zeb just like have their hand on their heart and stuff, and everybody's just standing up. I think it would
Did
have
you
been a
stand up for
beautiful
the
moment.
Russian national anthem?
No, I stood up for like the people though, but I don't know why I didn't record that. I think the entrance, by the way, was really cool when they had the soldiers come out.
Yeah, it was
It
definitely
was really
cool.
cool. But I actually thought they were gonna like shoot the guns and stuff.
No, no, they don't. God, can you imagine if they shot a gun and they actually, like, blew out a light or something?
Well, I think they had guns before, but they were just like, pyrotechnic things. But so we go on to the lumberjack match with Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And this match was actually, I don't know, I think you said you didn't really like it.
Yeah, we both have completely different opinions on this match, I believe.
I I don't know, maybe it was me just being there and then just like having them fight like in the crowd and shit. It was really cool. And I think it was really cool actually, especially I thought it was really cool when Dean Ambrose used the curb stomp. I was like, holy fuck. Oh my god. When Dean Ambrose used the curb stomp, that was crazy, honestly. But when Ambrose is just he's fucking amazing, man. I think he's like my number one guy now. Like I know it was like Cesaro and whatever, but I was trying to debate like who's better to me, but you know what? I'm just gonna go with Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is just he's fucking awesome, man. Like he fucking dives to the fucking lumberjack and he just like it was the funniest shit ever, man. Like, oh my god. I was laughing a lot.
For whatever reason, I always have this feeling that Dean Ambrose does a lot of shoot things, aka just things that he never agreed to do with anyone. Like when he fell out the ring and then started punching the lumberjacks. I think he just did that in the moment and like no one knew he was gonna do that or anything.
Yeah, but if I think that's like I think that could be true because Dean Ambrose really he really he knows his character, dude. Like he does not give a shit. He just goes out there and just punches somebody. Like he fucking
Anyone that
suicide
he could
dives.
punch.
And he just suicide dives like all the lumberjacks. That was fucking crazy, dude. And then Bo Dallas though, I don't know what was up with him. I think he was the one who mostly grabbed Dean Ambrose the most. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who noticed that. But Dean Ambrose, I mean, Bo Dallas, he kept just grabbing him. Like every time, I looked around and looked for Ambrose, I just see Bo Dallas grabbing him.
You know what I noticed? Kind of like similar kind of thing.
What?
Whenever Dean Ambrose would be like, they would try to grab Dean Ambrose, RVD would like start pushing everyone away. I'm just like, Rob, you're supposed to put him back in the ring. What are you doing?
God, but okay. The only thing I didn't like was kind of the outcome, and it makes sense when Seth like I Kane, man,
You did what?
okay, Kane.
Oh.
Kane. What the fuck? Kane
I'm
just
so
comes
sorry.
out.
Well, before Kane, how about that huge spot when Dean is on one side being carried to the ring, and then he gets thrown into the ring, and then Seth Rollins is getting exotic expressed into the ring,
Yeah, I saw that
and
too.
then Dean from the top rope jumps on Seth, who's being
Yeah.
carried up in the air, and then he knocks everyone down. I thought that
Yeah,
was actually pretty cool.
yeah, cause he doesn't give a shit, dude. He's fucking Dean
He's
Ambrose.
a
Like
lunatic. That's
he's
what
a
he
fucking
is.
lunatic. He doesn't give a shit. He'll fucking he wants Rollins and he's just gonna go for him, man. So that's fucking awesome. But Kane, man, I'm so sick of Kane. I don't know if I don't know. I'm really sick of Kane. Just like Kane, man, Kane. Like I don't want to be like those fans. It's like who say like, oh, it's all his fault. Like Kane always comes out and has to save Seth Rollins. But like Kane, like why Kane? Like I would have been fine if it was like Triple H or whatever. Anybody but Kane, man. I just hate seeing Kane. Like just him coming out. Like I think they could have done like they could have done like a super good storyline with Kane when he like turned in his mask. And I think he just came back to Corporal Kane or Corporate Kane. And he just comes out and fucking screws fucking Dean Ambrose again. I don't know. And if we see Dean Ambrose versus Kane, I'm fucking done. Like I fucking
Corporate
hate Kane.
Kane to be exact, so he'll be wrestling in
No,
slacks.
do you think I do not give a shit about like I'm done. I'm Kane. Just Kane.
Kane.
Kane. I'm
Kane. I was
done.
I was also a little disappointed when I saw Kane coming down the ramp. I was like, he turned in his. How many times is he gonna turn his mask in, and then become Corporate Kane, and then bring the mask back, and then like, can you just stop with this guy? I don't think there's a single person in the crowd who genuinely thinks, "Oh, I hope Kane comes out tonight."
Exactly, right? Like I didn't even expect Kane to come out, but
I never
Kane
even
comes out.
thought about Kane in this
Yeah,
situation, but
Kane, man.
yeah,
Kane.
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 Fuck you, Kane. I'm done. Fuck you.
Damn.
Like flips up to you.
Should I talk about that rest of the match then? All right,
Well, it
so
doesn't matter. Well, okay. I guess okay, yeah. So eventually, shit got too crazy, and then Seth got the briefcase and just fucking
well, what
blew
happened
Dean's
before
house
that?
head off. What?
How did it get crazy? Give me some
Well,
details.
let's see. Kane came out, and then fucking I don't know why Goldust like he just gets in the ring and he fucking gets uppercutted, and then shit goes loose. Everybody just goes in the
You
ring
know
and
what's
starts
funny
attacking
about
me.
that?
What?
When Goldust got attacked, everyone just started fighting random people. No
It
one even
was.
went after Kane.
It
Kane smoothly left the ring while like shit hit the fan behind him. And I thought that was actually pretty funny. Cuz he didn't even get hit at all. It's pretty funny.
Kane, man.
Kane.
You know what's more funny? I when I saw Stardust and Goldust, it was funny because like you see them out there and they're just out there for like just like to stand out there, and they have to put their face paint and everything, which sucks.
Yeah, well, how about Bo Dallas? He had to take the ice bucket challenge
Well, yeah, he has
right
to take
before
the ice
that.
bucket challenge before his
Every single
match,
time he goes out to the ring.
or maybe like 2 to 3 times he does it.
Yeah.
So, oh God, I didn't think he was that wet. I thought it was on his hair. And I look at his shirt; it's like so freaking wet. It's like the fuck do you
The
do?
bad thing is that he wears white tights. So
Uh,
God forbid he gets so much
no,
water on his
no.
tights.
Okay, not no, talk about the next match.
All right, so Seth Rollins wins with the briefcase to the skull, and then we go on to our next match, which is Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho.
Gary? No, I'm kidding. That was actually a really good
Watch it,
match.
man. So Bray Wyatt has to come out by himself. Both members of the Wyatt family being banned from ringside because Chris Jericho won matches against both of them, so they're both gone. So Bray Wyatt's entrance. Let me just talk about Bray Wyatt's entrance first, because I love that thing. But honestly, I don't dig the quote-unquote fireflies, as he calls it. I thought it was a lot cooler when it was just pitch dark and you could only see his face because of his lantern. But I guess if I was in the crowd, I would put my flashlight up on my phone. So I can't say that I hate it completely. And then Chris Jericho's entrance was pretty exciting. He had the countdown, which we haven't seen since God knows when, since his second coming, which was in
8
2008. I was going to say
or
7.
7
Thank you for
or
that.
7, 8 or 7.
7 or 8. 2007, 8. So Jericho came out to the countdown, and then he had a brand new jacket, which didn't only glow blue.
I want to say something. I don't know if you knew or not, but Prince Devitt actually has
I was
a
gonna say
very yeah,
that.
he has a very similar
Similar.
jacket.
Yeah.
Like changes colors and everything. It's like just black. It's like he just like asked him for the jacket and
Yeah,
then took
Jericho was
off the
just like,
thing.
hey, can I borrow your jacket, man? I
Yeah,
forgot
man.
mine. So Jericho had a new jacket, which was multiple colors, and then we get into the match because who the hell cares about his jacket, right? So the
I do.
match was the match was actually a lot better than Battleground.
A
A
lot.
lot
Any match
better.
was better than Battleground or
Yeah.
their Battleground match.
This match I was actually super into, and um, there's one cool thing that just comes to mind is when Jericho was gonna go for a lion salt, and Bray Wyatt does his freaky catwalk thing, and then Jericho just like falls back and is like, "What the shit is that?" And I thought that was really cool that he sold it. Like his facial expressions doing that were a lot better than when John Cena did it, because John Cena has horrible facial expressions. So that was pretty cool. And we did get both of Jericho's finishers, actually, which is surprising. We saw the Walls of Jericho getting locked in, and then we saw the Codebreaker. And we also got a little, like, mini promo, maybe, by Bray Wyatt during the match and then after the match. But during the match, he was like, oh, you can't kill me, Chris, because I'm already dead. And I thought that was really, really cool and really freaky. So he said that. And then sooner down the line, I don't know how they got out of the ring, but Bray Wyatt hit the Sister Abigail on the barricade, and then hit another Sister Abigail in the ring to get the pin 1, 2, 3, and then he had a promo after his match, right? Or did I just dream
Yeah,
that?
you did.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did. He
I
did.
recorded that.
Did you?
Yeah, it
Damn.
was so yeah. So I believe it was about like he couldn't save us this time or whatever. I wasn't really. I don't know. My head's
Yeah.
still fucked up from
He
the.
was something about saviors, and then he's saying he's got the whole world in his hand. Did you sing that?
Yes, I did. Everybody around me did.
Damn. That's I just want to go to a Raw or SmackDown, hell, even a live event that Bray Wyatt is at, just to do that. Cause I love Bray Wyatt. I love him. I love him. So Bray Wyatt did pick up the win, which I would assume puts another match for with Night of Champions. I believe is the next pay-per-view. Maybe, yes, I think so. So
Yes.
there's probably going to be next match because there's 1-1. Maybe next time Bray will win and then Chris Jericho will go back to Fozzy.
Uh,
Well, yeah, that's what he does
okay,
now.
so
He's basically a full-time band and now a part-time wrestler.
wrestler, which
And it used to
sucks.
be the opposite, but times
Yeah,
change and people get old.
pretty much. I think. Well, I think it's better now because back then he was younger and he was a better wrestler. You know, or not a better wrestler, but I mean like faster and younger and all that, and he wanted more chances to get championships and all that. So he was so I feel like it's pretty good right now. Okay, now we're talking about Stephanie McMahon and Brie Bella. And what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god. It was it wasn't the best match, but like we thought. It was entertaining, I guess. I saw a pedigree, so I'm good.
You're happy because of that? I'm happy because my prediction was like almost
It
spot on.
it was spot on. Like the whole thing was spot
It was
on.
like
And
99% spot on.
my friend next to me, he got up and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like, you know what? I kind of saw it coming. Like
Didn't we
I
all?
was like, I okay. So it was crazy, dude.
Can I just say, Stephanie McMahon
Stan
actually
McMahon,
worked a good match.
yeah, and her attire was
Her
like
attire was amazing until somebody on Twitter said that she looked like China, and then I was just like, I'm done.
I'm done. But the yes lock from Brie Bella, wow. It was better than the one on Raw, but
No, it wasn't.
yeah, it was
It was
actually.
so
It
bad.
was bad,
It
but it
looked like
wasn't
Stephanie's arm was legit about to break off. I was just like, no,
honestly.
no.
But Triple H came out, and then Nikki Bella came out, and the yes lock was applied, and Triple H pulls the ref out of the ring, and he fucking stays there for like I don't know why that happens. I think it should be. I don't know. I guess I kind of hate
Let
that.
me explain my kayfabe
I
thinking of this.
know the kayfabe. I'm just saying, like,
Because Triple H is a beast.
it's
And
like
that
he
referee is a
fucking
little
pulls his
puny.
leg and he fall. He doesn't even fall that like along
Did you
outside.
see how he fell on the floor?
Well, yeah, but you know what? Forget it.
I
But
would have
that's
I would have like called in the next Monday Night Raw and just been like, I can't come to work today. I dislocated everything.
no, just because Triple H pulled
Yeah,
you.
just because Triple H pulled me out of the ring and like slammed me on the floor in the process.
Okay, so eventually, Triple H was down because Brie Bella like baseball slided, I guess, or
Which
slid.
This is where you should say, why was he down for so long? Because Triple H was down for pretty long after that baseball slide.
Yeah, it's like it's fucking Triple H. He'll get up automatically, get the sledgehammer, and fucking bury your ass. But that didn't fucking happen. Nikki Bella had to do it for him, as Nikki Bella went in the ring, and they were like surrounding Stephanie McMahon, and then Nikki Bella she like pushes Stephanie McMahon completely out of the way, and she fucking knocks out fucking Brie Bella, and that was a pretty sick punch. That was a really sick punch. And God, yeah, that was a crazy punch. But
It was the Bella Hammer. Get it? Bull Hammer?
um,
Bella Hammer? Oh,
yeah,
that,
no, no.
that
Okay,
was a good
so
pun.
Nikki Bella, she fucking helps Stephanie Man up, and then she hits the pedigree.
Which is probably the best thing you probably saw all night.
It was. I was like, oh my God, the pedigree! Oh my God, I love her pedigree, and oh my God, I just think it's so funny when she does it, and like it fucking. It was funny because me and my friend were talking, and we thought it was gonna be like Daniel Bryan winning the WWE Championship for the very first time at SummerSlam last year. She was just gonna go in a corner, like I don't know, like kick her in the face and then go for the corner, and then do the yes chant, then go for the knee. I thought she was gonna win off of that, but then she eventually, Nikki Bella fucking comes in and fucking Bella hammers her, right?
Ew.
Or Bell hammers, right?
Bella Hammers.
Okay, so
Boom.
boom.
Ew. What the shit?
You can boom, but you can't touch.
No.
Okay, so just go to the next match. I'm
No,
awful.
you can boom, but you can't touch. How can I go on to the next match after that? So, we had
The best match ever.
the best match ever, according to no one. Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton. It was very, eh.
You know what? I'm gonna say it's better than I expected. Honestly, it was better than I
It
expected.
was. It was better than expected.
Well, it doesn't mean it was completely good,
No, of course it wasn't.
but
I would not pay $9.99 just to see that one match.
it's true.
That's what I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna describe it.
But of course, there were two sick spots from Randy Orton, and we were talking about it before the pay per view because it was a cool spot.
They were
The
crazy
first
good.
one, Roman Reigns was in the corner, and then he went for a spear, and then Randy Orton reversed into this crazy. It was like a crazy fast ass power slam. It was fucking
Which
like
I
it
just
was,
thought, like, how do you move that quick to
and it's
not be
like
hit by that spear? And then,
God, it
god
was
damn.
it was really quick, dude. It was really fast. And then Roman Reigns, I believe he went for the Superman punch, but then he got caught in midair with an RKO, and I thought that was it.
And RKO out of nowhere, Maggle.
I thought that was gonna be it. And my friend is a big fan of Orton, so he was really happy. And then he kicked out, and it was really cool. But the thing is, Roman Reigns, like okay, Randy Orton's going for the punt, and when he eventually tries to kick him, Roman Reigns trips him, and Roman Reigns eventually hits the spear. And it was an awesome spear. It was like his whole body. And then Randy Orton loses. And it's not that I wanted the match to go on longer. It's just that like if Roman Reigns can kick out of a mid-air RKO, I don't see how like Randy Orton cannot kick out of a simple spear. And I know it's Roman Reigns, but it's like
It's
yeah,
also Randy Orton.
yeah, it's also Randy Orton, 13-time world champion, as
Is he
JBL
really
said.
13
I
time?
think 13 time.
Wow.
Yeah, I think JBL kept saying that. Like,
13-time world champion
yeah,
here, Maggle.
yeah, because I listened like after, and then he said 13 time, and it's like, how does that even happen, man? Like, it's like that. I don't know if you remember it. Like, Kane faced Roman Reigns, right, in a last man standing match, and then like Kane chokeslams Roman Reigns through a table, chokeslam. So you would think
Chokeslam. Table.
it's
Chokeslam.
okay. All right, it's okay for him to get up. But if Roman Reigns hits a spear and Kane doesn't get up and he loses, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all.
That finish was so funny to me because Kane was like, it's not that he was like knocked out after it. It was like he was struggling to get up. I was just
Yeah,
like, God, that's so bad.
it, fuck you, Kane. And you know what? I don't even know. Roman Reigns. I don't even know. I don't know what's going on with the spear, or maybe it's like
I can tell you
overpowered.
what's going on.
No, stop.
Maybe I'll make
Okay.
a video about that,
Or I don't know. Just
describing that. That'd be
put
pretty
that in
amazing.
the description. I
You know
just
how
don't want
much
to.
dislikes that would be?
Yeah, pretty much. It was just god awful. But yeah, just put it in the description. But I feel like Roman Reigns' spear is like Daniel Bryan's knee. Now I don't know if you get that.
Or Santino's Cobra.
Well, no, people actually kick out like Santino's Cobra.
Oh.
Like Daniel Bryan kicked out Santino's Cobra. But you know who didn't kick out Daniel Bryan's knee? Triple H. And it was a one knee. It was one knee. And okay, it was at WrestleMania 30 and Daniel Bryan got pedigreed and he kicked out. And then Daniel Bryan hit the high knee and Triple H lost. What the fuck is that? Like John Cena couldn't kick out of the knee, and it was one knee. It's just like Roman Reigns' spear and Daniel Bryan's knee are just
Almost an
overpowered.
invincible.
Yeah, and it's like if they pin you, it's over. It's over. If they
It's
pin you,
all.
it's over. Unless someone breaks it up,
Yeah.
like at Battleground. Like I don't believe anybody kicked out the spear. I feel like it was only broken up. You know,
Yeah.
people actually kick out of the Attitude Adjustment. You know.
We know one person who kicked out of that attitude adjustment.
Which happens right now. Okay, so we're just gonna go right into that because it was fucking
The main
a
event
bet
of the
for
night.
Rock Lesnar facing John Cena for
The
the
hype on Brock Lesnar. facing John Cena.
for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And okay, God, I've never seen that before, and it wasn't a good match. It
An
wasn't. It wasn't.
absolute,
But you know what? It was awesome for me.
an absolutely, God.
Cena just looked like a fucking jobber, dude. Like
You
he.
know how Stephanie said that she would make Brie Bella her bitch at SummerSlam?
Oh, yeah.
Brock Lesnar made John
Made
Cena
John
his
Cena.
bitch
Oh
at
God,
SummerSlam.
that was.
From
I never
Brock
expected that.
Lesnar's entrance, I knew we would see the end of John Cena. And I sat there with a smile on my face.
Like
From
with an
Brock
evil smile.
for what smile?
It's like you're sitting there and you're like your hands are like together, like your fingers are like crossed through, and just like leaning and having an evil smile.
I didn't have to cross my
And
fingers.
you're
I knew
and you're
Brock
like
would
and your
win.
head is like
I had like
toward it's
that
like
Paul
down.
Heyman smile.
Yeah, you're like yeah, and then your head is just like slowly
Yeah.
down, and it's just like you're like evilly smiling. It was God. It's
I
just
had a smile on my face
you know
from
what's
Brock
funny?
Lesnar's entrance
You,
to
you know
the
what's funny?
last bell.
Okay, you know what's funny?
What?
You know how you said John Cena's over? You
Yeah.
know he's probably losing his girlfriend, like in kayfabe. I mean, Nikki Bella turned on Brie Bella,
Well, then
and
John Cena might just have to turn heel. Just kidding. We'll never see
ooh,
that. What if like Cena makes a new NWO? He like does exactly what Hogan does.
Hogan does. I cannot see that. I don't even know how. I honestly, I can see Roman Reigns turning heel, just not at this time. But I can see him
Yeah.
one day or another. But Cena,
One day or another.
but I don't know if they were ever do a Cena heel turn, it would probably be the biggest heel turn like ever. Like they would have to set it up to the
Yeah.
max.
It would be the biggest heel turn in
It's
WWE
like
history.
it's like I don't know. It's like somebody's career, and then he just fucks up their career. He's just like, "Fuck that! It's my career, bitch." And it's just like,
Damn.
I believe he's like 40 now, right? John Cena,
John is not 40. He's like
like
35.
8. Oh,
No,
really?
I don't know. I don't know how old he is.
I don't give a fuck about John Cena, but 16 German suplexes, and everybody around me was just like, "Damn!" Like Cena is jogging for the very first time in his career, and what I mean in his career, I mean his fucking "you can't see me" career. You know, his
His
fucking
10 years of being on
15-time
top.
world champion, dude.
From
15
the
time.
moment he beat John Bradshaw Layfield for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 21 in what
Los
arena? The
Los and
Staples
Staples,
Center.
and then
It's like the beginning and end of his career in
he
one
fucking
place.
and it only takes two F5s, and I'm glad. And
Oh
right off the
god.
bat, there was an F5, so
Right off, John Cena charges Brock Lesnar,
and fucking Brock
and
Lesnar just
Lesnar
F5s him.
like picks him up and F5s the shit out of him,
God,
and goes for the pin, but Cena kicks out.
for and you know what? And it was a 2 count. And I said to myself, and I said this a lot. I mean, if Cena were to kick out of three F5s, I'm done. But he couldn't even kick out two F5s, so. Fuck that. Brock Lesnar wins after
Two
fucking
F5s,
fuck
16 German suplexes,
damn, dude.
probably like 100 punches and kicks and knees
And then
combined.
just like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. It's like he was playing with him, man. It was
It
just like,
was he was playing with him. He
and then just
wanted
like,
John Cena to
and he's just
quit.
like, I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm just gonna end it. A five, and he's fucking
Yeah.
done. It's fucking amazing, dude.
The
Brock
thing
Lesnar.
is though, Brock Lesnar, everyone's like, "Oh, he's such a great athlete." He
He's not.
gets winded and like starts sweating really, really fast. And it's
Well,
really nasty. And when he sweats, he like it looks like he's raining. Like what the shit, man?
Dude, so Brock Lesnar,
Is our
I
new
WWE World Heavyweight
WWE
Champion,
World Heavyweight Champion,
and he keeps his SummerSlam streak.
and he keeps it showing.
I
What
believe
a streak!
he beat The Rock, 2003, and then he does he. I think he did like a lot of other stuff. I don't really remember, but I believe yeah, he has a SummerSlam streak, which is crazy, and I'm kind of disappointed.
To be
I just thought
honest,
it. I just thought of it like after he won. I was like, does that mean John Cena is gonna reach up to Ric Flair's record?
I don't think so.
I think he could reach it, but then never win again.
I don't think he will. I think this was the last championship he'll ever hold. I
Hopefully,
think
man.
John Cena will definitely be a huge part of WWE still. Huge part. But I don't think he'll ever hold the championship again.
He's like gonna be forced to retire.
Yeah, just like Ric Flair. I will never retire. Oh, yeah, if you lose a match, you're going to have to retire. But, like, when Brock Lesnar won, obviously I was overjoyed because I didn't like Cena. I didn't mark out or anything. I was just like, finally, Cena's done with. But when I woke up the next morning, I just thought, like, Brock Lesnar is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Fuck yeah.
Brock Lesnar has only had, like, 3 matches this whole year. Which was at the Royal Rumble against Big Show, at WrestleMania against Undertaker, and at SummerSlam against John Cena.
Fuck yeah.
3 matches in a year, or in this year, and he's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I honestly feel very uncomfortable about that. Like, it just, I don't know how to feel about that. It's crazy.
Well, I honestly don't care because Brock Lesnar is probably gonna lose it at whenever, and I don't care who.
Rumored to be WrestleMania.
I honestly don't care. Like I don't give a fuck. Just have Roman Reigns beat him. Just have Daniel Bryan beat him. I don't give a shit. I just don't want
Shit.
John Cena. Fuck John Cena. I'm done.
So you're
Like,
happy if Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31 in, where is it? In I don't even know where. Somewhere in California at the Levi Stadium.
yes,
You're fine with that.
yes,
With Roman
yes,
Reigns.
yes. I'm done. You know what? I'm done. I'll see you later.
Oh,
I'll see you later.
well,
So yeah, I'm done. Yeah,
wow.
just end it.
Did you just you like whispered to me and then, well then, I'll just end it then, Alvin, since you're done. Brock Lesnar's the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, former NCAA Division Champion, former WWE Undisputed Champion, former UFC World Champion, and he is now, well, before that, the 1 in the 21 and 1, and he is now the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That's all for the SummerSlam review. What do you give this out of 10, Alvin? Good. I give this
9
wow.
or
Pretty
8
high.
or 8.5.
I was going to say I gave it an 8. Definitely probably the highest rating I've given a show. Maybe a pay-per-view, maybe. Since WrestleMania. So that's all for today. Say goodbye, Alvin. So, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Tell us your thoughts on SummerSlam in the comments below. And share this to your friends. If you're not subscribed already, subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/AlvinAlpha. And follow my new Twitter, twitter.com/WrestlingMarkYT. I got a new Twitter so that I wouldn't bug all my friends on my normal Twitter about wrestling. So go follow that one. If you've been followed me on the old one. And do all that stuff. We'll see you next time.